everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am doing a palette review, and I haven't done a palette review in a very long time. So today's video, I bought it on release day and it arrived when I was on holiday, and then Halloween happened and now we're here. So today I am reviewing and doing a look on the ColourPop Kathleen Lights So Jaded collab. This palette is a dream. Okay, I love Kathleen Lights. I have followed her for years. She is a big inspiration on YouTube to me. She is so down to earth, she's so funny. I could literally watch her videos for hours. Multiple phrases in my life I have taken from her. The way that I talk to my cat has even kind of moulded from her little speak that she does. I always like to support what she does. I always like to support the palettes that she brings out, and I love the Dream Street palette. It was one of my most used palettes until this bad boy came out. This palette comes with, what is it, 30 shades? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, this comes with 30 shades. Kathleen does like a whole full in-depth swatch and everything about all of the colours and everything, but I'm just here to show you this look, and I created this. It's like, I'm kind of calling it like the ultimate fall, or if you're from the UK, autumn. And I also think like holiday season. I know it's a bit early for that, but it's November tomorrow for you, my birthday. I think this is holiday season makeup as well. So there you are, you're welcome. This has 30 beautiful shades in it, and I have kind of done this whole look around Topaz. I'm obsessed with these two toppers that they have. So they've got the two foiled glitters, I think that's what they're called. You've got matte shades, you've got metallics, ametrine. It's a mauve, but it's got like these glitters that run through it. So when you put it over, well, I've only swatched it, but I can imagine like when you repack it onto the lid, it's gonna have this like nice gold glittery, or just generally like lovely glitter going through it. And I've never seen anything like that before, a matte with like these glitter shimmers going through it. I was using Sunstone as my lid shade for a long time, and I'm someone who likes bold eyes, or I have done for a while, and this kind of toned it down for me and I really loved it. So I've been using that. There are so many eyeshadows in here and so many looks that I haven't played around with yet, but I will. I wanted to do like a 3 looks in 1 palette type thing for this, but to be honest with you, I filmed so much makeup for Halloween that I'm gonna have to take it in stages. I'm blown away by this palette, I have to say. And I'm not just saying that because I love Kathleen Lights. I'm not just saying that because I'm doing a video on it. The pigmentation is crazy. The blending power, like if you are new to makeup, this palette is really easy to use. I've been using it for about a month and I haven't touched like any other palette day to day. Really want to experiment with other colours, like the complementary colours. So you've got the greens and the oranges, and you've also got the yellow, like the mustardy yellow in there. I love it. Well done, Kathleen, like you've done really well again, like you've just smashed it. I will link Kathleen's video down below where you can get like full swatches and everything like that. Okay, are you ready? Boom. Okay, so it is $39 if you wanted to get it on the ColourPop website, which is what I did. It came, can't remember how long it took, probably like over a week to get to the UK. For what you get, like the amount of eyeshadows you get, it's such a good deal. If you want to grab one, then do. So if you want to see how I created this look using the ColourPop So Jaded Kathleen Lights collab palette, then just keep. First of all, we are going to tackle the eyes. So we are going to prime said eyes with this Rimmel London eye primer. I can't take this too close to my brow bone because my eyebrows have just been microbladed again 2 days ago, so I literally can't take it further than there. Set that all into place. We're getting into the So Jaded palette, and we are setting it into place with my Precious, which is just a nice base that I've been using at the moment to set my primer down. It's a good colour because it's not too white, it's not too transparent, it kind of matches my skin tone. and it just works because you get that nice base to start with, and then you can build the colours on top. Okay, once you've done that, I'm going to start building up our crease, and for the transition colours I'm going in between Rose Quartz and Eurogem. So I'm just going to dip between the two. I feel like the Rose Quartz kind of adds that nice initial transition, and then Eurogem has more like peachy undertone, so that helps to start to warm up the crease as well. It's like a 2-in-1. You're basically just saving a step if you're in a rush or you're feeling a bit lazy. You can see like they blend out so easily and so quickly that I feel like if you're new to makeup, or you don't have a lot of time, or you just want to start practicing some looks, like this I'd say is a really good palette to have because it blends out so well. The colours aren't chalky, they don't take forever to blend out, they don't blend away. They are super pigmented, so you might have to be careful with the amount that you take on. You do normally have to tap off the brush, but I haven't got any foundation on, so I don't really need to worry about that at the moment. Then we are going into Carnelian. We're just going to continue to, we're going to have to tap a little bit of that one off because it's super pigmented. Well, just to continue to blend and build up the crease. But I'm keeping this look quite contained. I can't go up too far, up to the eyebrow, as I said before, so I'm going to keep the colours quite low, and I'm not taking it out too crazy wide either. Okay, once we have blended that out, I'm going to go into a little bit of Garnet, more of a berry shade. I'm taking that in the outer corner on the same fluffy brush. I just want to start to deepen up that outer corner, but not too much, nothing too intense just yet, but just whilst we're working with the transition shades and building up, I just want to work on that. Another little blend with your other brush. I'm going to take the eye primer again, and I'm just going to take a little bit on an angled brush and just carve out, I'd say like 3/4 of my lid. It doesn't have to be too precise because it's not a cut crease. I'm just doing this so that the eyeshadow we put on is going to stick a little bit better and have a little bit more pigment. If you have anything like Fix Plus or anything like that, I don't, but if you do, then you can use that to enhance the colours and enhance the pigment. And I'm just patting it with my finger because patting it makes sure it kind of blends a little bit nicer into the outer corner, and like it's not a super harsh line. I'm going to go into a shade that I've never used before. Well, obviously use it on that eye, obviously. This is Tiger Eye, which is like a browny goldy but has like a green kind of colour running through it, and just pop that everywhere where we just put the eye primer. Super quick. Probably just going to take no additional product on that brush just to blend those out. Make sure that everything is nicely blended. Always like to go through and have another blend like that. For this next one, if you have a glitter glue, this is the time to put it on. I haven't. I'm going to take a little bit more of the eye primer, just a little bit, and just dab it on again, just because I really want this glitter to be the main focus of this. But because it hasn't, I don't think it's got any pigment. I think it literally is just glitter. That's why I put Tiger Eye down, just to initially work as like a pigment base. Of a little bit's pulled up, but that's okay, because we're going to be covering it with this shadow topper, Topaz, which, oh my god, so Topaz and Opal, you've got there, those two, they are stunning. Like, I can't even, they're absolutely unbelievable. You can see their shimmer. So Opal has like these blues and purples and like these really lovely iridescent colours going through them. I put this on top of mine and my best friend's eye makeup for Halloween. Like, it's just stunning as a topper on. Mine was pink and it still looked beautiful because it pulls out like the purples and stuff and the pinks, and then her makeup was blue, so it really just makes it so lovely. And then this one like has so many like golds and reds, and oh, it's just stunning, like bronzy goodness. So anyway, I'm going to put that all over the lid because I wanted that to be the main attraction. And then you might want to use your finger because the glitter generally picks up a little bit better on your finger. And just pat that all over the lid. Pack it on. It's so nice. Look at it. I'm going to go back into Garnet and then just start to build up that colour in the outer corner just to get that nice blend on the go. So I'm just patting it down with this brush because it's a kind of big pencil brush. It works quite well. I'm not taking it out too wide. And then we can do a little blend. And then I'm going to go into Jasper. It's like a brown, it kind of pulls red tones as well. Very, very, very pigmented. As you can see, I have touched it up, but it has gone all over the palette. Putting that, building that up in the outer corner, building it up quite a lot, and blending out. Okay, and after I've done that, I'm then going to dip into Stoned, which is more like an olivey, greeny, dark colour. And I'd never used this one before until I had done this eye. And I'm going to use that to build up the outer corner even more. The one thing I would have liked in this palette, for me to be able to make like every look possible, I would have liked a black in there, but actually when I've made looks like day to day and stuff, it hasn't been too much of an issue. And you've got these darker tones which can be used to darken up a look and can be used to make a look a bit more bold and all that jazz. Okay, so then what I'd done, I just took a little bit more of Topaz of the glitter, made sure that these blended together nicely, took a little bit more of Topaz and almost blended it out into the outer corner. Almost like an ombre, if you will. Blend. I mean, that's pretty much done. Just gonna tight line top and bottom waterline. I used the Maybelline New York Tattoo Liner. Then I'm just gonna put a little bit of liquid liner, using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner, and just take that really thinly just along the eye, because we don't want to take any attention away from the eyelid. It's basically just gonna be something for the lash band to sit on when we put our falsies on. So I'm gonna prime my skin with the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. Okay, so I'm mixing together these two Maybelline 24-hour Superstay foundations, and I'm mixing them because 10 Ivory is too light and 51 Caramel Beige is way too dark, but I bought them so that I could mix my own colour depending on how tanned or pale I was, so that's what I do. I won't be putting any near my eyebrows, so just be aware that it may look a bit funny. Kathleen Lights said she doesn't like foundation lips. Self-conscious about doing it on camera. For concealer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Instant Age Eraser. This is in light. That is a pretty full coverage foundation anyway. To set all of that into place, I'm using the Gosh Translucent Setting Powder, which I really like. So yeah, seems to keep me nice and matte. I can't get any on my eyebrows. Can't let it fall onto my eyebrow. So I'm going to contour. This was a L'Oreal bronzer, I think, and I'm using this brush from Shein. Right, okay, I'll use a bit of the NYX Matte Bronzer to continue to bronze. Keep ourselves nice and bronzed from that Indian summer, because we're now entering autumn. I mean, we're fully into autumn, entering winter now. We need to keep ourselves looking nice and fresh. Then I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution. This is Golden Glare, but on the aeroplane, after I came back from holiday, this thing came out. So this is like just a shimmery bronzer, just to give you that nice golden glow. Yes, thank you. Then what you want to do is you want to highlight. Using the Makeup Revolution Pro Highlighter Little Trio. I love this. I don't use anything else because I'm obsessed. So I normally take a little brush, dip it into a mix between these two. I like never use the pinky one. And just highlight. Cupid's bow, down the nose, you know. And then I go in with a fan brush and do the same thing. I'm going to put a little bit more of my lip plumping gloss on by Plump It because I love it. We're going to do exactly the same thing as what we've done on the eye. We're going to go in first of all with the transition shades, but more of your gem. Go back into Carnelian, do the same thing. I think I used this one, I'm terribly sorry, I'm lying to you. I think I used this brush. Okay, and then I took the smaller brush, a tiny bit of Garnet, and then went into Jasper in the outer corners. Outer corners? How many outer corners have I got? Just one. To finish it off, we're going to build up Stone right in the outer corner. Then we're going to go back into the star of the show, Topaz. And we're going to basically just take that down onto the inner corner. And then once we've done that, I'm going to build up a little bit of Diamond onto the top, because Diamond is the one that I would usually use to highlight my brow bone and all that kind of stuff. But obviously I can't do that today because of the fresh eyebrows. As you can tell, this whole look is just about Topaz, really. It deserves a whole video in itself, that colour, I just can't. Okay, now I'm just going to add some mascara to my top and bottom lashes. I'm then going to pop a pair of these Kiss lashes on. These are lacy Naked Drama collection, and these were gifted in the Superdrug Presents goodie bag that I got using the glue that was also gifted in that, so thank you very much. So I've just done that. Also went over the lash band with a little bit of liquid liner, and then just added a little bit more of Stoned into the outer corner just to really blend that, where the lash band kind of, I guess, finishes and where that liner finishes. I just wanted to blend those into each other because I haven't put a wing on, which is very unlike me, but I wanted to go for something different. I didn't want to take away too much from the eyeshadow. So I might whack a little bit more. Can I just stop with this lip plumping gloss? No, it's so addictive, I can't. Now we're just going to do the lips to finish off, and my lips are now on fire. Oh, my lips are on fire. Something like that. Where's my lip liner gone? Like, I don't want to use that one, Jeremy. I don't know who Jeremy is, by the way. This is a NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Beige. So I'm just going to line my lips, and then I'm going to use this NYX Liquid Lingerie in Push Up. Literally got another one the other day because I ran out, and I love this colour so much. And that is the finished look. I would set my face into place normally. A, I'm not going anywhere, and B, I can't because of said brows. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. Do you have this palette? Have you created something similar? I am obsessed. Like, I'm gonna be wearing this to Christmas parties. If I go to any, I think I'm going to like one. I'll wear it to that one Christmas party. Please subscribe if you are new here and whack that notification bell on, because I upload twice a week and you don't want to miss out on an upload. Please give this video a like if you liked it and would like to see more videos like this in the future, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!